Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this skill is called good, better, best, bad, worse, and worst. Those words are called comparative adjectives. So, comparative adjectives are words that compare a thing or group to some other thing or group, and they usually end in ER. So, for instance, the girls play basketball better than the boys. Superlative adjectives compare a thing or group of things to the larger group that it is a part of. They usually end in EST. So, for instance, the girls play the best basketball in all of sixth grade. In this particular example, girls is being compared to a larger group, which is the sixth grade. So these here are the comparative adjectives that we'll be using, and also the superlative adjectives that we are to use. So remember, comparative, we're going to use better or worse for the base words good or bad if we are comparing one thing or group to another thing or group. And if we are using best or worst, that means that we are comparing uh, a thing or a group to something that is larger. So let's try a couple of examples. It says complete the sentence with the correct comparative or superlative adjective. It says the movie producer said that Aunt Ariel's script was the blank one he had read all year. So Aunt Ariel's script is being compared to all that this producer has read all year. So there aren't two different groups that are being compared. It is just one thing to something that is larger. So this one is a superlative type of adjective. So we are going to use, since good, a superlative of good is best. So let's try best. All right, let's try another one. Golden Raspberry Awards, also known as Razzies, are awarded to movies that the Golden Raspberry Award Foundation believes are the blank movies of the year. So in this example, Golden Raspberry Awards are being compared to, says, also known as Razzies, awarded to movies that the Golden Raspberry Award Foundation believes are the movies of the year. So I think this one is another superlative. The reason why is because Raspberry Awards are being compared to some form of movies of the whole year. So let's try worst. So it's not just two things that are being, like one thing is not being compared to another. This movie is being compared to like all movies. So it's not like one movie is being compared to another movie for comparative. This one is comparing one movie to a whole bunch of movies. So let's try worst. All right, one last one. It says the new cabinet that Mr. Harmon built in his kitchen looks blank and is more durable than the old one. So here, he is comparing new cabinets to the old one. So that's just comparing one thing, one group or thing, to another group or thing. So this one with the word good is going to be better. Let's try another one. All right. The couch looks blank by the window than it did by the fireplace, Mrs. Newton said. Let's move it back. So this time, the couch by the window is being compared to how it looks by the fireplace. So this one is comparative because we're just comparing one finger group to another finger group. So the comparative of bad is going to be worse. All right, last one. It says Nina is a blank navigator with her old fashioned maps than Bruce is with his phone. So here, Nina is being compared to Bruce in terms of being a navigator. So this here is comparing just a finger group to some other finger group. So this one is going to take on the comparative of better. Going to do one more. I have to confess that I had a blank time at the football rally than at the antique auction, Rosa told her dad. So this time, once again, we're comparing football rally to the antique auction. So we're just comparing, once again, one finger group to another finger group. So this one, in terms of comparative, is going to be better. Right. So you're going to try more on your own. Your goal is to reach um, 80% or above. And if you've already reached 80%, then your goal is to go to 100. Good luck, and you got this.